Excellence. High above the equator, scattered across the seas are Earth's tropical islands. In Madagascar, on Midway Atoll, the young albatross takes its first cautious look, its eyes swiveling independently to scan for danger.
The tiny, transforming Laborde's chameleon begins its journey across the difficult terrain of the forest floor.
The hatchling must navigate obstacles far larger than itself, a challenge it meets with slow, deliberate steps.
The tiny chameleon walks across the dry dirt and leaf litter, pausing to look around with its swiveling eyes, scanning the barren ground.
A dramatic encounter for the tiny hatchling. The menacing spider represents an immediate threat.
Recognizing the danger, the chameleon wisely chooses to avoid the confrontation.
The unforgiving dry season pushes the Laborde's chameleon to its limits. Every step across the sun-baked bark is a struggle for survival.
The Laborde's chameleon, a tiny master of disguise, senses the shift in the air. Soon, the rains will come to
The landscape anticipates the life-giving rains. As dark, heavy storm clouds roll in, the wisdom, the ancient Laysan albatross, has soared these skies for decades, a true marvel of the avian world. Missions. The wet season arrives, bringing life to the dry plains of Madagascar. From tiny chameleons to swarming locusts.
The forest is now lush and full of opportunity.
The Laborde's chameleon moves with practiced stealth. A close-up reveals its specialized, mitten-like feet gripping the
master of camouflage.
The predator focuses entirely on its prey. Its two independently moving eyes snap forward, locking on.
A lightning-fast strike secures the meal. In a flash, the chameleon's tongue grabs the...
Fueled by success, the chameleon continues the hunt. It moves along the branch, eyes swiveling until it spots another insect, preparing for the strike.
The tiny Laborde's chameleon strikes again. In a fraction of a second, the tongue shoots out, securing the Madagascar.
Reaching maturity, the male chameleon displays its vibrant colors, a formidable sight in the dense Malagasy forests.
The green male chameleon walks slowly along a branch. His presence attracts the attention of a smaller, less vibrant female.
This newcomer, a vibrant rival, steps into view, hoping to win her over with a dazzling display.
The two males engage in a tense standoff. Displaying bright green aggressive coloration, they circle each other slowly on the branch, assessing their opponent.
As the dry season approaches in Madagascar, the contest for resources escalates. These tiny Laborde's chameleon
Victor claims his territory, but in this fragile ecosystem, a new threat emerges. The locusts are stirring.
Bodies. In Madagascar, the Malagasy locusts form a relentless army. A dense carpet of millions. The scale of the swarm is truly terrifying. They cover the reddish-brown earth completely, an unstoppable force.
They are heading straight for the green fields. There are so many of them.
Driven by instinct, these hoppers devour the plains of Madagascar, leaving only desolation in their wake.
The voracious insects consume everything in their path. A low-angle shot shows the hoppers marching through tall green grass.
The hoppers begin the final stage of their metamorphosis, swarming thickly. As the exoskeleton splits, The adult locust slowly pulls itself free, revealing pale, newly formed wings. And then they take flight. A newly molted adult signals the start, and suddenly thousands launch. This is the Malagasy locust, and when they swarm, they are an unstoppable force of nature. This is the Malagasy locust swarm, a churning mass of millions, trillions, creels. The locusts cross ravines and hills, an unstoppable force. The swarm flies past a stand of green.
Look at the sky! They are everywhere! Run! Quickly! Before the storm hits!
North. Here in Madagascar, these massive rock formations create an impassable barrier. Below the mist,
the heavy moisture grounds the Malagasy locusts, ending their plague and bringing peace back to the misty green hills.
The island ecosystem changes dramatically with the setting sun.
The Bornean rainforest truly comes alive with sound at night. In the undergrowth, the tiny treehole frog begins its vocal performance. Deep within the humid rainforest of Borneo, the nocturnal chorus starts. Here, different species add their voices to the intense competition. The tiny treehole frog emits a high-pitched, rhythmic trill.
The volume and variety of calls make it hard for individuals to stand out.
A close-up reveals this large, dark frog, preparing to add its booming voice to the chorus.
Here in the dense rainforests of Madagascar, the treehole frog uses its powerful, resonant call to dominate the immediate area.
From the dry forests of Madagascar to the remote Midway Atoll and bustling Honolulu. Here,
This tiny male needs an acoustic boost. As he calls, a giant
Here in the dense rainforest, the tiny treehole frog begins its perilous journey up the vine, searching for a suitable home in the canopy.
the climb is long, but the reward is necessary for his success. This tiny creature, the treehole frog, finds the hole suitable, a momentary respite in the vast ecosystem of Borneo.
In the dense, humid rainforests, the small, long-tongued Bornean frog seeks shelter in this dark, water-filled cavity.
He tunes his call, searching for the perfect resonant frequency. The frog calls again, this time with a much higher pitch.
The amplified call is strong enough to silence his massive rival. The tiny frog's amplified call rings out clearly.
The tiny frog's clever strategy allows his voice to carry far through the forest.
Across Madagascar's plains and Borneo's dense rainforests, a symphony of life unfolds, from the swarming locusts to the vocal treehole frog.
The humid environment is perfect for amphibians. The amplified call of the treehole frog rings out above the background noise.
The minuscule treehole frog listens intently to the resonant call, then responds, her throat pulsing with the sound.
Includes the tiny, transforming Labord's chameleon, swarming Malagasy locusts, the minuscule, vocal treehole frog, and wisdom, an ancient Laysan albatross.
Deep within the Bornean rainforest, the female treehole frog arrives at the male's sanctuary, drawn by his persistent call.
The male's strategy pays off as the female arrives. A close-up shows the female looking into the hole from the outside.
The tree hole provides a safe, secluded place to mate. The two frogs are shown close together inside the deep within the humid crevice. The tree hole frogs complete their vital task, ensuring the next generation can thrive in this dense rainforest. The Bornean sun bear, smallest of the Ursidae family, begins its daily search for sustenance. The smallest of the bear species, the Bornean sun bear, uses its impressive claws to navigate the dense, humid rainforest floor in search of food. Its powerful claws are perfectly adapted for finding food. The bear uses its large, curved claws.
Deep in the humid rainforests of Borneo, the sun bear uses its formidable claws to access a vital food source hidden within the decaying wood.
The bear aggressively dismantles the log to reach its meal.
The bear exposes the crevice and extends its remarkably long, pink tongue, probing deep into the wood to lap up the hidden insects. The sun bear continues its messy but effective feeding technique, its remarkably long tongue darting deep into the exposed wood to access the tunnels below. The meager meal finished, the bear sniffs around the torn wood, finding a large millipede. It investigates the creature's ground food is scarce. Finding little else, the bear lifts its nose, catching a scent from higher up in the trees. A substantial prize awaits in the canopy. The bear sniffs the base of the massive tree, drawn by the scent of the beehive.
With a tongue that can reach up to 10 inches, the sun bear delicately tastes the air, confirming the presence of the prized honey.
High in the canopy awaits the reward. The sun bear, with its remarkably long tongue, begins the arduous climb for the prized honey. The small sun bear proves to be incredibly agile, shimmying up the trunk with surprising speed. Its sharp claws grip the wood tightly as it ascends.
The climb is perilous, but the Bornean sun bear is focused on the goal, scaling the dense canopy with powerful precision.
Reaching the hive high up the trunk, the bear bites into the sticky entrance, tearing away the resin to access the honey inside.
This is the reward for a strenuous climb. The Bornean sun bear savors the rich honey.
After a successful meal of honey, the sun bear maneuvers through the canopy, settling on a thick branch to meticulously clean its paws.
The sun bear is more comfortable in the trees than on the ground, demonstrating exceptional balance and adaptation to the arboreal lifestyle.
From the dense jungles of Borneo, where the sun bear forages, we move to the urban sprawl of Honolulu, a surprising haven for the Jackson's chameleon.
Escaped pets have formed a feral population in the city. This Jackson's chameleon navigates the concrete wilderness of Honolulu.
The tiny Labord's chameleon must navigate a hazardous, human-dominated landscape. A noisy lawnmower is an immediate threat.
The Labord chameleon, usually found in the forests of Madagascar, seems unfazed by the bustle of Honolulu. Its remarkable eyes scan the urban environment for threats.
Even here, amidst the concrete canyons of Honolulu, life finds a way. The Jackson's chameleon,
High in the canopy of Madagascar, the chameleon meticulously stalks its prey. With precision.
The tiny Labord's chameleon, an invasive predator to the local insect population, shoots out its long tongue.
The tiny Labord's chameleon thrives in the lush forests of Madagascar. Here, the male secures a meal with astonishing speed. From the dense jungles of Madagascar, we move to the bustling streets of Honolulu, where concrete meets the coast.
The tiny white-turned chick, vulnerable and exposed, must remain perfectly still amidst the city's commotion.
Returning from the deep blue, the parent white-tern lands gracefully, providing a vital lifeline to the next generation on the sun-baked atoll. A moment of vulnerability and trust, the parent bird meticulously transfers the small fish, a lifeline for the eager white-tern chick on Midway Atoll. The white-tern, often found on remote islands, has adapted to the urban environment, utilizing these towering structures as substitute cliffs here in Honolulu.
Adapting surprisingly well to urban life, these remarkable birds navigate the canyons of Honolulu.
The city provides safety from natural predators at night.
Amidst the relentless pace of the city, the white-turned chick waits patiently, a small moment of stillness in the urban rush.
Here in Honolulu,
These blue ribbons are a symbol of the community's commitment to protect the nesting terns.
In a city of 500,000, these remarkable birds navigate the urban landscape, raising their young directly above the oblivious crowds.
A successful feeding secures the future of this young white tern. Nearby, another legend of the island, Wisdom the albatross.
This is Midway Atoll, home to the largest seabird colony in the world. Among them is Wisdom, the oldest known wild bird. From these vulnerable chicks near a war relic, we see the true scale of Midway. For the ancient Laysan albatross known as Wisdom, these complex displays reaffirm the lifelong bonds essential for survival on this remote atoll.
The chicks wait patiently, enduring the harsh sun.
The exposed island presents a constant threat of heat. The vulnerable white tern chicks must pant rapidly to cool down.
At Midway Atoll, the ancient Wisdom must answer the call of her growing chick, panting in the intense midday heat.
Wisdom returns to feed her chick, a timeless ritual played out against the backdrop of history as the golden sun sets over Midway Atoll. After a long journey, the very special mother returns, her red band a symbol of her enduring commitment.
Here on the Midway Atoll, Wisdom, the world's oldest known wild bird, returns to her chick.
At Midway Atoll, Wisdom, the oldest known wild bird, engages in a tender greeting with her chick, followed by insistent begging for a meal, a rich meal of squid and fish oil, ensuring the survival of the next generation. Wisdom continues her remarkable legacy. After the feeding, Wisdom gently preens the feathers on her chick's head. The chick rests comfortably against her chest amidst the busy colony.
The cycle of life continues on the isolated island. The wide shot shows the mass scale of the colony.
The enduring spirit of life, from the forests of Borneo to the remote reaches of Midway Atoll, reminds